Hey you guys, welcome back to Angel Angela, and on this short topic I wanted to talk to you guys about the narcissist season to be good. The narcissist season to be good. I know that, a lot of you have experienced seeing the narcissist treat people very differently from how they may have treated you, and that's because you're dealing with someone that's in constant pain when you meet them. People react differently when they're in pain, and you more clearly than anyone else knows that that you have changed, that once upon a time you were naive. Now the narcissist comes into your life and they basically bite you with this venom, and now you're able to see all of the bad things. But then as soon as you start seeing these evil things around you, you will feel vulnerable. You will feel angry. You will start to feel like the old ways of doing things didn't work for you. So now you may become a little bit more standoffish. Now you may not open up as much. Now you might be secretive, just the same way the narcissist was. So the narcissist, you guys, they go through life changing in different seasons. So one season, this narcissist could be hurt because they ran across a Jezebel spirit and they happened to meet you, and now they might know that you don't have a future, but because they're trying to build themselves up, and because they're at a bad season in their life, they will build themselves based off of your energy. So as much as they claim they don't like you, they're hanging on to your energy. This is why they become desperate. This is why they will stalk you. This is why they'll spend all their time with you, or they'll latch on to you where they make you spend all of your time with them. This is why it seems like they're always going through hurdles. This is why they're constantly discarding you, devaluing you, and love bombing you over and over again, because they're in conflict with the past and they're using you to move on from the past. They keep going back to the past while being with you, to past sources. They're just not letting it be known. And the moment that they start to heal through you, through watching your pain, through watching you suffer the same way that they've suffered, now they're able to set themselves free. Now, when they move on and they feel like the grass is greener on the other side, they start to change during this season. They start to behave like you. They start to act like you. They start to show more compassion, more empathy. They start to remember the things that you said, the places you went, all the times, now they're doing all the things for the new supply they've never done for you. All the things you cried about, all the things you begged about. You waited a whole year for Christmas to come, and you wanted to have the perfect Christmas, and they ruined it for you. Now they're doing all of these things with the new supply because this all came from you. Now, the difference between you and the narcissist is that the narcissist will never acknowledge that you change them in ways, right? The same way that you can acknowledge that good and bad came from the situation. So the narcissist will not acknowledge you. They'll make it seem as if they've always been this way. You just didn't deserve it. These are the type of people that will put words in your mouth and then they really believe what they're saying. That's what makes them a narcissist, is that they won't show any compassion. They won't give you any any praise for the things that you've done. This is someone that will use you to heal themselves and then move on like nothing. But once a narcissist moves on like nothing, they still have to receive the karma of all the things that they've done to others. So when it starts to happen, they're going to tell the new supply, I don't know where this energy is coming from. Maybe it's coming from you. They'll start to project, the same insecurities you had. They'll start to, get devalued or made, feel like they're less of a person. So they'll start to experience some of the same things you've experienced, and they'll think about you. Some of them hoover you, some of them won't hoover you, because they finally understand what they did to you. And by the time they understand what they did to you, it's too late. A lot of them won't even apologize because they feel like I'm not going to, you're not going to forgive me anyway. I'm still going to have to pay for the crime. They don't want to clear their conscience of what they did. So once a narcissist never came back, they never apologized to you, you should just automatically know that this person's going to keep going through hell, because they never gave you that closure. See, while they're with you, they don't give you that closure because they don't want to end the connection to you. They want to keep coming back. And when you don't hear from them anymore, they basically just want you to forget what they did to you. And because they want you to forget, they want to forget themselves what they did to you. So narcissists will forget what they did to you until it happens to them, or someone's doing it to them, and now they're revisiting those events. And this is why they'll tell you, oh, I've treated other people worse, because now the same cycle starts to repeat itself. So the cycle is going to repeat itself through that other person or through the narcissist. But in this new cycle, the narcissist wants to believe that they're a changed person, that they're a good person, that they're deserving of love. They secretly know that they're not deserving of these things. And because they know they're not deserving of these things, they'll try to make up for it by doing good deeds. So they didn't do these good deeds with you. Just like when you're with them, you're like, they're being nice to everyone else. They continue doing the good deeds with the people in front of them, hoping that these people in front of them will appreciate what they have, just to find out in the end that they don't really care, that they can let go of the relationship, that the little things they did not matter. So there's different cycles for the narcissist. They have to, this is why when they get devalued and they get with a new supply, they do not feel sorry for the new supply, because they're only stuck on their pain and what they've went through. So the cycle will continue. They'll go through another cycle, and now they've became the big bad wolf again. Now they became their old self, their old shell of a self, and once they become their old shell and they go back to their old ways, because everything that came through you, that energy that came through you, has to come back to the sender, which is you. Eventually, when you get through the anger and you work on yourself and you don't do what others have done to you, you gain your energy back. Now, if you continue doing bad, now guess what? The energy you're claiming the narcissist energy. Once you don't claim their energy and you understand energy and what they did, that energy returns to the narcissist, and now they end up in the same situation that you met them. So if they didn't have a car, if they didn't have a job, they didn't have certain things when you met them, they won't have them. So not only are they forced to think of the things that they did to you while they're with this person, and they're trying to compensate what they did through this person, thinking that their good deeds will be of value, they end up in a worse situation or in the same situation, and now they're forced to think of you again because they made a foolery out of you while trying to compensate events and things that they know they're forced to think of you because you complained about these things while being with them. So they're laughing at you. They're doing all these nice things for this person. They're laughing at you. They're like, I didn't do it for you, but I'll do it for them. Just to, in the end, be back in the same situation and now be forced to think of everything that they put people through all over again. Only this time they're too embarrassed to come back. So they have to keep making you believe that everything is perfect and they're living a good life, that they don't have to retract what they did. And I'm telling you guys this from experience, because every single person that has done something to me has revealed what they've done to me, because they had to go through the same thing, whether it's friends, family. And a lot of those people, I forgave them, they forgave me, but it didn't change the fact that they are willing to do it to you again. This is why you can't go back to the past. You could forgive, but you cannot forget. So I'm sending you guys lots of love, light, peace, and your healing. I hope you guys enjoyed this topic. If you guys want to book a session with me, my booking information is on the description. And as always, sending you guys lots of love, light, peace. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.